The sixth race lines up with Finer Things, Arden Mofford. Who's Your Father, Mark Pezzarello. Nice Jim Pants, Gerard Kennedy. I Got Socks, Rodney Gillis. Daddy's Eyes, Ryan Campbell. Payline, Roddy Gillis. Don't Believe Me, Just Watch in the back tier for Randy Gatto. The J.W. Beaton Memorial, top of the stretch. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Finer Things along the rail. Who's Your Father? And I Got Socks. Don't Believe Me, Just Watch is fourth. The free-legged Daddy's Eyes got away fifth. Sixth will be Nice Jim Pants. And trailing the field back there in seventh. That'll be Payline. Up front is Who's Your Father in line to Mark Pezzarello. Finer Things took her on and got to sit second. I Got Socks is their third. Don't Believe Me, Just Watch is fourth. Daddy's Eyes is their fifth. A few more back to Nice Jim Pants. And the trailer back there in seventh. That'll be Payline. Up front is Who's Your Father in an opening quarter of Click, Click, Pow. 28-2 opened it up for Who's Your Father. Finer Things can sit second. I Got Socks. He's first up from third. Don't Believe Me, Just Watch is angling out from fourth. Daddy's Eyes can follow that cover fifth. And that'll be Nice Jim Pants and Payline to the inside back there in seventh as they're halfway home in the J.W. Beaton Memorial. Who's Your Father is the leader. I Got Socks first up second. Finer Things is their third. Don't Believe Me, Just Watch. He's second over fourth. The half was up in 59 seconds flat for Who's Your Father. I Got Socks tried it first up second. Finer Things is their third. And then it'll be Don't Believe Me, Just Watch. There goes the free-legged Daddy's Eyes. 3 wide for Campbell there fifth. And that'll be Nice Jim Pants. And Payline still trails. I Got Socks clears at 3/4. But here comes the free-legged Daddy's Eyes. Don't Believe Me, Just Watch is their third. As the 3/4 was up in 1:28-2 for I Got Socks. Don't Believe Me, Just Watch is their second. Off stride from third went the free-legged Daddy's Eyes. And then it'll be Finer Things as they're swinging for home. I Got Socks up front. Don't Believe Me, Just Watch is coming for a shot second. The battle's on for third. It looks to be close on the line against I Got Socks. I Got Socks will go on the way. Then it'll be Don't Believe Me, Just Watch. Tight for third. Nice Jim Pants against Finer Things. I Got Socks in 1:58-4.
Sixth race this afternoon is the William John Willie Beaton Memorial. It is with heavy hearts that the family of John Willie Beaton laid to rest their husband, father, brother, uncle, and friend. Service for John Willie was held on September 14th for family and close friends. Born in 1956 in Niagara Falls and raised in Port Hood, John Willie was the oldest of 8 children of the late Donald and Mary Beaton. J.W. was well known throughout the island and touched a much wider circle throughout the horse racing community. J.W.'s lifetime career was working in the construction industry as a masonry laborer and primarily worked for Brymac Masonry, but outside of work, his real passion that never waned was for harness racing. Since he was a youngster, J.W. started attending the races in Inverness with his father. He would then begin going to the racetrack in Port Hood, where he would help groom and jog horses and spend many summers at Donmar Farms in Balls Creek under the guidance of Donald Rankin Sr. After graduating high school, J.W. traveled to Pompano Park in Florida to work with racehorses and later received his driver's license while working in St. John, New Brunswick. After working away for some time, J.W. returned home to Port Hood and started driving in Inverness. And since then, J.W. had raced at all tracks around the Maritimes, especially at Tartan Downs, Northside, here at Northside, and at Inverness, owning and training standardbreds with his wife Kim for many years. J.W. continued to catch drive for various other owners, totaling 993 lifetime driving wins until health issues began the last few years. John Willie's been inducted into the Cape Breton Horseman's Hall of Fame and has enjoyed his racing passion, as it truly was a lifelong experience right up until his passing. JW will be remembered for his storytelling, humor, fullness of life, and love of the dance floor, and will be immensely missed by all his family and friends.
There's the 4. I Got Socks returning back to the 6-race winner's circle. This 4-year-old bay horse from Lambretta, from the Western Haverdam, Rem Bruce, is owned by Anita Gillis and Donald Beaton. Donald Beaton handles the training duty. Rodney Gillis is in the bike for the win. 5th on the season for I Got Socks. That'll be his 11th lifetime. The mile was up in 1:58.4 in the J.W. Beaton Memorial Pace.